New Year, happy 2024, and welcome to my final opening night. I'm absolutely thrilled to be back. I had a very, very long break to the point where, again, when I was flying here today, I shut myself. I was like, what's my set list? What are my lyrics? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to be? And I sort of went over it earlier, but if I think too much and prepare too much, it's like I'll just fall on my arse. It doesn't work. So fingers crossed for tonight, but obviously I'm here. I'm so happy to be back. I've missed you all. Well, not you specifically, obviously. I missed being here. I have missed you specifically. Say hello to Eric, everybody. This is my piano player. Eric, say hello to all my new friends for the night. Okay, so I've got a very long train tonight. No doubt I'll fall over. So tonight is show 69. Oh, don't look fast. And weekend 35, which is my age. You know I like to name things after my age. So what a win-win we're in. Did you have a nice holiday period? Did you have a nice Thanksgiving and Christmas? Did you have a nice New Year's Eve? Nice. I was in bed by 11:30. I don't really love New Year's Eve. Shit, and then you're going into the new year feeling like shit. So this year I went to a birthday party on the 1st of January. Has anyone ever been to a party on January the 1st? I have never. Have you, Eric? It was the most peculiar thing, going to a party. I mean, I wasn't hungover or anything because, I went to bed on New Year's Eve early before it struck midnight, but I was definitely hungover on the 2nd of January. Which again wasn't really, didn't feel great about starting my new year feeling like shit, the second proper day. But all good. But anyway, do we have any special occasions here tonight? Do we have any birthdays? Happy birthday. Do we have any Christmas presents here tonight? Was anyone gifted tickets for tonight? Oh, ho, 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 bitches, Merry Christmas. Do we have any anniversaries here tonight? Oh, lots tonight. Well, happy anniversary. Show me with your hands. Give me some numbers. How many with you? We've got 8 over there. 8. Now we've got 5 over there. 10. We have 12 over there. 20 over there. Is that 20? Wow, you don't look old enough to have been together for 20 years. 15 years over there. Come on, give me some high numbers. We've had like 60 years of marriage here before. 25, 35, 25. Anyone else? 42 years! Come on, nice one. Okay, you can be the winner for tonight because I can't see anyone else with their hands because there's a huge light on my face, so congratulations to you. Do we have any hen-dos/bridal parties? What are they called? Bridal? You know when girls go out to get married?
Oh, bachelorette.
Bachelorette parties, that's what I forgot. Any bachelorette parties? Just like one person's getting married. Do we have any divorce parties? We're little liars. Imagine that, one person's getting married and like 50 are getting divorced. That's how it works these days. We're all in such a district. I'm divorced. I've been having one big divorce party since really, especially during the show. But I'm thrilled to have you tonight, so thank you so much for coming, whether it's a special occasion or not. Well, it is a special occasion because it's my show. It's funny because I just like I said a minute ago, I've had a very, very big break. This was our biggest break yet, wasn't it? We had like 10 weeks off. Because last year, I did like Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't want to work on the holidays next year. I want to enjoy it and host and things like that. So I had my time off over that. I got really sick on my last show, which was in November, wasn't it? It was the beginning of November. And I had, has anyone else had a 100-day cough? Right? Oh my God. It's not COVID, but it's fucking something else, isn't it? Fucking poisoning us with something, aren't they, out there? A 100-day cough, I can't tell you. It's only actually really gone about 2 weeks ago properly. So I've been pretty sick my whole break. But, living my best life. I popped home to London for a few days. That was very nice. Got a little fix, popped over to Paris to try and feel romantic. It just froze my arse off, it was freezing there. And had some lovely food, as always, and did a bit of shopping. And then that was it, really. I came. Oh, I won a leadership award, which I accepted. And I can't tell you, the first sort of like 2-3 weeks of my break were filled with pure dread because I had to write a proper speech. And I don't know if you've ever seen me at any kind of award show. I've never written a speech in my life because I think, well, I probably won't win it. And, you know, also I don't want to jinx it. So I've never written a speech and I'm just terrible at, I forget who to thank. I'm just like, oh my God, thanks so much, bye. Like, you know, I'm used to saying it, but I knew that that was not going to be good enough for this award. And I had gone onto YouTube and looked at other people that had won it, and they were giving like 25-minute speeches. And I said when I accepted it, that I realised the night before, because of how stressful it was, wanting it to be, you know, wanting it to be great and be very me, but also make sure that I say all the right things and stuff and thank the right people. That, you know, there's definitely people whose job it is to write speeches for people. And I realised that, and I wish that I'd done it. But in the end, it actually went down very, very well. And I had that room in the palm of my hands. I had no idea I could write and give a speech. I was very, very pleased with myself. It was lovely. Other than that, that's all I've done. Yeah, that's all I've done. Anyway, so, but on my way here, when I landed, I was like, oh, it's the countdown, you know, from now on. Because, you know, every show that we've done so far, it's been like weekend 1, 2, 3, and now we've only got 16 weekends left, so we're going to be counting down. It's going to be weekend 16, 15 to go, 14 to go, 13 to go. And I'm so happy having done this residency, and this last leg really is just for fun. And I really, really, really want to be, I'm always present when I'm in this room because it's such a nice size, you know, it's really easy to soak you all up, but I just want to really, really drink you all up every show for these last few shows. And it's been one of the highlights of my life, not just my career. This room has brought me so many happy memories. And this album was made from so many sad, you know, my latest album was made from so many sad memories. And then I had a nightmare trying to get this fucking show off the ground. But for it to end so beautifully and just, yeah, all of this is just bonus for me. So I really, really appreciate you coming all the way to Vegas to see me. Thank you so much for your time. Now, are you ready to go on an emotional journey with me tonight? I am going to drag you headfirst through all of your own mess, and I'm going to make you cry, and I'm going to make you laugh, and you've got no choice. That's what we're going to do. You're definitely going to shed a few tears. I always shed a few tears. But you know, I'm a joker, so I'll give you whiplash the whole show. And I'm going to do a couple more piano ballads for you. You know, yes, they are my favourite to do. And then we'll start, you know, the stage isn't this small, it opens up, it's a big, big show for any of you that haven't been before. And then I'll do a couple of upbeats, I don't have many, so I'll give them all to you all once. And then we'll go back to some more piano ballads, okay? This is a bit of oldie, make sure you sing along with me tonight, because like I said, I'm about to practice, so we need to do karaoke in case I forget any lyrics, so I go... This is Turning Tables. Okay, so I forgot some lyrics, third song in. We're in for a funny night, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what, I'll give you $5. Last time I did this, I made a bet with him. And then I didn't mess up, did I? And the following night I did. So I'm going to make a $5 bet with you, Eric, that I'm going to forget lyrics because it's reverse psychology on yourself. I don't need $5, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So, does anyone have any New Year's resolutions this year?
No, thank you. Not a one.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? As we get older, we're like, fuck that. I don't normally do New Year's resolutions. But maybe I do have a New Year's resolution, but maybe I can word it a bit better so that, you know, it doesn't sound so daunting. A New Year hope. My hope for this year is I've done a lot of reflecting over the holidays, and I've realised I'm at my happiest and my calmest that I've ever been in my 35 years. I love myself more than ever. I love hanging out with myself on my own or with people or anything like that. And I've always liked myself, but I have a true, deep love for myself now. And it's enlightening, and it is, I hope that all of you, if you're not already there, that you get there, because it is heavenly and splendid. And it's so nice to just mind your own fucking business and not be involved in any drama or in anyone else's drama. And so where I don't have to waste any of my energy looking for anything or trying to solve anything or find anything and things like that, I've decided that this year I want to get to my peak physical fitness. That's what I've decided. I did it a few years ago. And I felt fantastic, but I know I can get stronger than that because I got there and then I got lazy. But I want to. My back is great. I've always had a really bad back. And does anyone here have a bad back? Now, so I don't have an L5 disc anymore. So I slipped it when I was a teenager, and I've had constant sciatica for the last 12 years. And that was one of the reasons that I started exercising a lot as well, was because I carry all my weight around me like a little rubber dinghy around me, around my stomach in the pool, and obviously that's all pulling on my back. So to try and get rid of the pain, I started working out a lot and stuff like that, and then my back started hurting a lot again. But also my back, it gets irritated when I'm emotional, right? So where I was like, why is my back not hurting me anymore? And I realised it's because I'm not an emotional fucking mess as well. So I want to start working out again to get my back completely right. But when I went for my x-ray, there's no disc there anymore. It's completely eroded away. So how I'm walking around, I tell you, if it was a man with no L5 disc, you'd be fucking complaining every day. No offense. But I also change the kind of sneakers I wear. They're light and they help my back and things like that. But I want to build my muscles in my core. Motherfucker. And my goal at the end is to learn how to do a backflip and not be in pain. That's my plan, is on New Year's Eve next year, I'm going to be in such good solid shape that my back's going to be fine, I can do a backflip somewhere. That's my goal. Do you have any goals this year? Any goals, hopes or aspirations?
Just to be more physically active.
You've got to do it, I'm not saying, I'm not shaming anybody, but we're slowing down, guys, we're getting older. Every morning your neck fucking hurts, your shoulder hurts, your knee hurts. So the other day I couldn't walk, my knee just gave in for no reason. It's not injured, I didn't do anything to it, it was like, not today, we're not going over there today. Anyway, that's my New Year's resolution. Give me another piano ballad before the show starts to grow. But I need the girls for it. So please, everybody welcome Lauren, Amanda and Katie to the stage. Hot honey, not wine, by the way. I stopped drinking for a long time, it was really boring, I couldn't handle it. I also stopped drinking coffee for a while, couldn't handle it. I was like, I'm going to row here for a little while to enjoy myself. And I decided I'm only going to have 2 white wine spritzers every Sunday, that's what I've decided. I know. I'm going to be a good girl, she says. Also just changes my personality, I get really aggressive these days, don't you? Do you remember 7 years ago when you said that to me and you're so specific and you're picking a fight and you remember everything so clearly? Anyway, so just 2 glasses of white wine spritzer on a Sunday. So I'm going to do a song for you, which was the first song that I wrote for my second album, 21. And I was very lucky that I got to tour. Sorry girls, I should have brought you out after the story so you might understand. I was very lucky that I got to tour America and be here and do promo and things like that, and now I don't know if any of you knew me from my first album, but I was very lucky because day one OGs, hey. But I was very, I used to go around chain smoking with a really messy. I'd call it a beehive, but it was really just a nest. And I played guitar, and no nails or anything like that because I couldn't play the guitar if I had my nails on. And I was very curious to see what my second album might sound like because my first album didn't have a sound, I didn't have a sound at that point. And I wanted a sound, and I wanted to be like, what's the kind of music that I want to do or that I will do that as it starts or you first sort of sentence that I sing, like, oh, that's Adele. And I had no idea what that was going to be or how to get there. But it turned out that I'd been a massive sponge the whole time I was in America, and I got very, very influenced by country music, which I wasn't really exposed to as a child. And obviously, this is before streaming, I've got a burp. Sorry. When you don't sing for a while, your diaphragm doesn't know what to do, so it just pushes all the air back up. Anyway, and I fell in love with the storytelling of country music, and when I got back to London, after I'm describing this song like I'm going to start giving you a country song, I'm not. But when I got home to London, I had a few days off and I was like, I want to go to the studio. And the guy that I was working with on this song, his name was Ed White,
And he sat down at the piano and he played a chord. And I was like, oh, and I just sang this first line of the song. And we wrote and finished this song in a day. And when I came out, I was like, oh yeah, I want to do piano ballads. That's what I want to do. I want to, you know, really, really lean into that and things like that. And I was so pleasantly surprised how articulate I was on this song. And I didn't realise that I had been so inspired on my travels, especially here in America, like I said. And the funniest and I guess worst part about this song was that I was still in the relationship that this song is about, and that I went on to write a whole fucking album about, you know? And you know, we were definitely like on the rocks, but also lulls, because you know, I was 21, I thought it was the end of the world. I, you know, now a single parent and divorced. But you know, it was nothing compared to what was laying ahead of me. But it was my first true heartbreak, and I realised when I left the studio, I was like, oh, okay, we're breaking up, and this is going to be a really big, big moment in my life. And I wouldn't admit it to myself normally, and it came out in a song. And also tonight, we are thinking and we're remembering one of my backing singers, Martine, who isn't with us anymore, but she used to sing this song with us. So again, if you know the words to this and you want to sing along, keep her in your thoughts. This is Take It All.
Take it all.
Didn't I give it all? Try my best.
Gave you everything I had, everything and always. Did I do right to let you down? Maybe you got to use